Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title of the video, I'm back with a couple more Pattern Beauty stylers. So if you'd like to see what I tried out, then just keep watching. So before we get started, if you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload new videos. And for those of you who are already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me and I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's get right into the video. Today I'm going to be reviewing a couple more of the stylers that were just launched from Pattern Beauty. If you haven't seen my last Pattern styler video, I will link it up in the cards and in the description box below so you can go check that out. But I did review just the curl gel and the edge control in that last video. I think I had mentioned that I had ordered some of the new products, but they hadn't come in yet. So a little bit of backstory, I tried the curl gel for a wash and go and I liked it. It didn't give a ton of hold, but I wasn't really expecting that. But it gave me decent definition and okay moisture. I purchased the styling cream shortly after ordering the curl gel. The curl gel and the edge control I had purchased from Ulta, and then these were launched on the Pattern website. So then I bought this from the Pattern website. This is the styling cream. So initially I hadn't really had any interest in the Stronghold gel because it was marketed as a gel for slick back styles, and I don't really do those kind of styles. The more I saw other reviewers trying out the Stronghold gel and using it for a wash and go, I kind of got a little bit intrigued and so I decided to go ahead and purchase the Stronghold gel. And so this one I also got from the Pattern website, and I got it with a $15 off coupon, so it was relatively affordable compared to what the normal price is. But these are both normally $25 each, and they're both 15 fluid ounces, so a little bit pricey. Even though you do get a good amount of product, it's still pretty pricey, and I probably would only repurchase them if I had a coupon or some kind of deal. Anyway, I got the styling cream first in the mail, and I did do a braid out with that. I will put a picture up of the results, but I really liked it. It was really moisturized, shiny, gave me great definition for that braid out. So I definitely like it for a twist out or braid out. The Stronghold gel, I have been kind of messing around with a little bit. So like I mentioned, this is marketed for slick back styles and like ponytails and puffs and things like that. So I did try it for a half up style that I did once. It was okay. It didn't really hold anything that well. I don't do a lot of those slick back styles because my hair doesn't cooperate for them. So I usually don't bother with those kind of styles. But I did try it for that. It was all right. And then I tried it with the leave-in conditioner for a wash and go. It was okay, but I didn't like how my hair felt after that. I happened across a review from Akia from the YouTube channel A Love For Me. I'll link her down below in the description box as well. But I came across her review of this gel, and she did something which I hadn't thought of, which was doing a reverse wash and go with the styling cream. And if you're not familiar with the reverse wash and go, it's essentially where you would just switch the order of the products that you would use. So instead of putting your leave-in cream whatever first and then finishing with your gel, you would put your gel on first so that that's the first thing touching your hair, and it can lock in that hold, lock in the definition. Then you apply your styling cream for moisture. Tested it out and I absolutely loved it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I did try a reverse wash and go also with the Stronghold gel and then the leave-in conditioner, and that was trash. It was terrible, it was frizzy. I don't know if it's because the leave-in conditioner has silicone in it, but it was terrible. So I tested that out. It's not a thing. Stick with the styling cream. I've already done the back two sections just for the sake of time and because you can't really see that well anyway. So I figured I might as well get that out of the way off camera. And then I will do the front two sections with you guys on camera. I washed and deep conditioned my hair. It's been kind of sitting for a while because I ordered food and then I waited for the food to get here, and I ate the food and I kind of sat and watched TV for a little bit. So my hair's kind of dried out. So I'm gonna re-wet it with some water. And so what I'm gonna do, and what I learned from Akia on her review, was that you want to go in small sections with your gel but then go in larger sections with the styling cream on top so that you're not putting a whole lot of the styling cream. You really only need a small amount to lock in that style and get the curl clumpage. And so just to tell you a little bit about the gel, it says it's great for curlies, coilies, and tight textures when you need a healthy hold for a slick look. Never damaging or drying, our flexible strong hold gel provides long-lasting hold without breaking hair or edges. Infused with sea moss, aloe vera, and chia seeds to nourish and fortify curls, our gel texture has built-in slip to easily distribute through the hair, ideal for a slick look of your choosing and styles that need extra hold. Suggested use says to apply on wet or dry hair and style into a slick look. So again, those were the reasons I didn't purchase it originally, but I did see a lot of people having good results with this for a wash and go, so I was suckered into trying it. So yeah, it does come with the little protector lid. That's what it looks like. This is the texture. It's a very bouncy, thick gel, just your typical gel texture. It's kind of like goopy, about that much. And this section doesn't look dry, wet, but it is. My hair on this particular part of my hair tends to look dry even when it's soaking wet. I think it's just because it's my coilier section. But so one of the claims that it makes is that it has great slip, which it absolutely does. You can see my hands are just gliding through my hair. I'm putting a little bit more on the ends just because my ends are a little bit frizzy, just because I do need a trim. But you can already see I'm getting amazing definition and shine. I'm gonna put a little bit more on my roots too to kind of calm those down. And that is what that is looking like. I really like how it's elongating my curls and clumping them. But you'll see once I put the styling cream on, I'll get a lot more curl clumpage. I really should not have waited so long to do my hair because letting it dry tends to not give me as good results as if I were to do it straight out of the shower, but things happen. And similar to the rest of the Pattern products, they all have the same kind of floral scent. I feel like out of all of the products, the Stronghold Gel has the strongest scent. I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people don't like it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me the way like the Mono's hair scent bothered me. That one I could not stand. Like I always have to pair that with something else that kind of masks the scent because that will instantly give me a headache. So this is what we're working with. And now one of the things that I did notice about kind of all of these products is that they all have glycerin fairly high up in the ingredients list. Gel has glycerin as the 5th ingredient and the styling cream has it as the 4th ingredient. So I think these would be much better used and give me much better results in the wintertime. Right now where I live, it is fairly humid and we have been having a lot of thunderstorms and rain. So this probably won't hold up for very long, which is what I'm expecting. We always have to set realistic expectations and I already know that. So, you know, I'm going into it knowing that maybe I'll get 2 or 3 days max. That's not going to affect my opinion of how the products work. With that in mind, I'm not going in as small sections as I usually do because honestly, I don't feel like spending a whole lot of time if this is only going to last me maybe 2 days. And so yeah, I already mentioned the slip. It does feel like a very moisturizing gel. It doesn't feel like it would dry my hair out, and I didn't have that experience when I tried it out before. It wasn't drying the way some other Stronghold gels are. So I do appreciate that. It just has this like kind of oily feeling as if there's oils in it, which I believe, let me look at the ingredients. I believe there are some oils and aloe vera and things like that. So some of the first few ingredients are water, PVP, propylene glycol, polyquat 37, glycerin, VPVA copolymer. As far as the oils, there's argan oil, linseed oil, castor seed oil, babassu, rice oil, and there is some vegetable protein. Yeah, so there are a lot of moisturizing ingredients as well as some pretty good ingredients for hold high up on the ingredients list. So just based off of the ingredients, you can tell it's going to give you a pretty strong hold, which is the experience I had before. The problem I had was the feeling that it gave my hair. It was more than just a cast. It was almost like a tackiness that I didn't like, which makes sense because it's not meant for wash and goes. It's meant for slicking your hair back, right? So you would expect it to be somewhat tacky in order to keep your style in place. That's, you know, you can't fault the product for that because that's what it's intended for, you know? But I just wasn't a fan of how that felt in my hair. But I also saw that other people had success with it for wash and go, so didn't want to give up on it. So now that I have, and I'm gonna add a little bit more water because it's starting to dry out a bit. Now that I have the gel applied to this whole section, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the styling cream, and I'm not gonna break it up into smaller sections. I'm just gonna apply it to this entire section. So this is the styling cream. So that is what the styling cream looks like. It's pretty thick, as you can see, which I loved for a twist out. It was the perfect texture for twist out. And I'm just gonna take about that much, maybe less than that. Yeah. And it's pretty emollient, as you can see. So definitely don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. And I'm just gonna apply that on top of the gel. It's just helping my curls clump a little bit more and adds to that definition. So I'm just working it in, and I'm making sure to work it in really well so that I'm not getting any flakes, which it doesn't flake anyway. Like these products together didn't flake even when I used it underneath. But it's always good to work in when you're using a combination of products, just to work it in real good, just to make sure. But so this is what I'm working with, and you can see there's just definition, there's shine, my curls are clumped really nicely. And it feels really soft too, that's the other thing. It feels like it's still gonna have hold, but it's also soft. So this description says, looking like a jar of thick buttercream, our styling cream provides superior moisture penetration, and the ideal oil-rich, touchable hold when setting twist outs, braid outs, bantu knots, and more. Shea butter, cacao oil, and sweet almond oil nourish the hair to promote hair retention while preventing breakage or damage. Curls and styles stay defined in all the versatile looks our hair can create. Also great for twisting locks. And so the suggested use says apply in wet or dry hair as you style or braid. The pro tip says for protective styles, use to seal the hair with moisture before styling. And then an extra pro tip says for locks, apply the cream as you retwist each strand for shine, definition, and hold. So that's another cool thing about that, is that you can use it for protective styles and locks. So very versatile product. I definitely like this styling cream. I'm going to be doing more with that. Oh my God, I've been doing this whole video without my ring light on. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? This whole time. So I changed my setup a little bit as far as my lighting. So I added an extra light in front of me. But this whole time I didn't have my ring light on, and I didn't realize it until just now. So if you notice a change in the lighting, oh Lord, pray for me, y'all. Since we're on the topic of filming setups, let me know in the comments below which background you like better. I did a poll on Instagram and it was like 50-50. So didn't come to any kind of conclusion, but I kind of like this one better as far as like contrast. Like I feel like it makes my skin tone pop a little bit more. But the other one, and if you've seen my videos, you've seen the like blue and pink kind of like background, sparkly background that I usually do. That one I feel like makes it easier to see my hair because my hair is dark. You know what I mean? So it gives a better background for that. Let me know in the comments below which one you guys prefer, because I'm still torn. I keep going back and forth. So now the gel is applied, time to add in the styling cream. And I'm just going in with a little bit. I like this technique too because then I end up not using quite as much product. Obviously I'm using a lot more of the gel, but I feel like with gels I use a lot more anyway just to get that definition. This way I'm not wasting a lot of styling cream, because I feel like if I were to put the styling cream on first, I would use a whole lot of that and then still end up using a lot of gel. So this is nice because you can kind of ration how much of the cream you use because the gel already gave you that definition. So you're not trying to get it with the cream. Hardly use it. And again, remember I used this for a braid out before. So it's still pretty full, and I've used it once for a braid out and then also just now. I did like half of my head when I tested it out the first time. So for that, and then just now, didn't use that much at all. So even though it is a little pricey, you get a ton of product, and this is gonna last me a long time because you really don't need a whole lot. Both the gel and the styling cream have pretty good slip as well, so that helps you not to have to use a whole lot. The gel, just to show you how much I have used, the gel, I have used quite a bit of that. And so this is about 3 uses. Obviously I'm a little bit more heavy-handed with the gel than I am with the cream, but it's still a decent amount of product still in there, so it'll last me a good amount. I'm not too mad about it. So I'm gonna take out these clips so we can see what we're working with so far. If you've seen my other wash and goes, you know that I like to clip my hair while I'm finishing the sections just to keep it elongated, because the shrinkage is disrespectful. This is what we're working with so far. It is super shiny. It feels really soft, but it still feels like there's hold. You can see these curls down here are looking super defined. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna go dry my hair. I will be back to show you the final results. All right, so I am back and these are my final results. And I love it. Like, first of all, can we get with this hang time here? Like, look at how elongated my curls are. So I like that. I'm definitely here for that. My curls are soft. Y'all, I wish you could feel how soft my hair is through the camera. Like, it's so soft. And it doesn't have that weird filmy feeling that it had before when I had tried the gel on top of the cream. It feels soft. It's touchable. It's got movement. I love it. This, we're onto something. Akia, you were onto something, girl. This is way better than when I used the gel on top. I do have some frizz, you can tell. I'm sure glycerin is the culprit, but I'm okay with that. I still have so much definition, so much shine. My hair is never this shiny after blow drying. I think this is gonna be a bomb winter wash and go. Like, this is gonna be the combination that I'm gonna be using throughout the winter, because if you take out the humidity factor with the glycerin, it's perfect. Great wash and go. Love the products. Slip was amazing. I love it. And there's no silicones, there's no bad ingredients, so there's nothing to complain about. I am happy with these. I saw a lot of mixed reviews about this gel, and I think it just really comes down to experimenting with it and using it for what's best with your hair. I would never have thought to do the reverse wash and go if I hadn't watched Akia's video, and I'm glad I did, because that's what's perfect for my hair. It's the perfect wash and go for me. Would I recommend going out and purchasing these products? Not necessarily, unless you have a coupon code, or like I said, I bought this one with a $15 off coupon code, so $10 versus $25, that's a big difference. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting them full price, because I do have other products that give me just as good of a wash and go, you know, without costing $25. So there's that. If you can catch them on sale or if you have a coupon code or something like that, I definitely recommend, especially the Stronghold Gel. You may even be able to use the Stronghold Gel with a different styling cream on top and get the same results. Who knows? I mean, I'm gonna definitely play around with this and see kind of what I can do with it, but together, these two, I love. The styling cream on its own as well, I think it's great for braid outs, twist outs, bantu knots. I don't do bantu knots because I suck at them, but I can see it being good for bantu knots. It gives the perfect amount of moisture and hold and definition. I think it's great for that. Again, is it worth $25? Probably not. I have plenty of styling creams that give me great twist outs that don't cost $25. But if you can get it on sale, you get a lot of product and it's a good product. So again, it's all about doing what's best for you and what's best for your hair. But if you're interested and you weren't sure and you get the chance to get it, I say go for it. That is it. That is my review on the Pattern Beauty Stylers for this wash and go. I love the results. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know if you've tried them, and if you haven't tried it as a reverse wash and go and you were having that issue with like the filminess or not liking the way it feels, definitely try it. I'm telling you, it makes all the difference and just gives you completely different results. So definitely give it a shot if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.